Fam, what's going on? Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. EA Sports College Football has released its top 100 player ratings for their upcoming video game, which will drop July 15th if you have pre-ordered. Let's go full screen and look at Alabama players that have made the top 100 player rankings. So it's actually, we got to start at the bottom. So you see Parker Brailsford, he's a 92 overall. In fact, him along with Malachi Moore, those are your two highest rated players in the video game for this upcoming release. Then you have Tyler Booker, Jaden Roberts. We've talked about those guys, each at the guard position, followed by Jalen Milroe, who is a 90. He's not even in the top 10 overall quarterbacks. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. And then Deontay Lawson, who is at number 90. Now, and that's his overall rating. Now look, I get it. The top 100 has been released, so we don't have all of the player ratings. So you don't have like what running backs, what ratings like Justice Haynes is going to have, or what Ryan Williams is going to be. What we have is just the top 100. So furthermore, as we look at some of the ratings, I started they have a feature where you can compare, right, the quarterbacks against each other. So I pulled up this graphic right here, Jalen Milroe versus Shadori Sanders and Quinn Ewers, right, quarterback at Texas and Colorado. As you can see, overall, Shadori Sanders is the 17th highest rated player in the video game with a 93 overall. Then you have Quinn Ewers, who is a 92, and Jalen Milroe, who is the number 71 overall player in the game. He has an overall rating of 90. But what is interesting is his speed, acceleration, and strength greater than that of Sanders and Quinn Ewers. Now, look, if it's in the game, it's in the game. But they got this wrong, right? He needs to be higher. He's like a 95, 96, and I think he's probably a top 15, if not a top 10 player in the country. And that's not being Bama fansy. I just think that Jalen Milroe, considering that he's one of the Heisman Trophy favorites, and what he did last season and his overall player attributes. Now, you can only see their jumping and awareness ratings. You can't see like their throwing accuracy. You can't see other elements right now. This is all we got. A couple more slides to look at as we look to the overall player ratings, and what they have is kind of an area where you can sort the overall players. So you got Ole Gordon out of Oklahoma State, the Doak Walker Award winner, a 96 overall, a 90 speed. Look at Ohio State's running backs. We talk about Alabama having some of the best running backs in the country. Clearly, Ohio State, they got their ratings very high with Quinshon Judkins and Henderson coming back. Each of those guys going to be an absolute beast in the game. Here's a look at the overall quarterbacks. As I mentioned, Jalen Milroe not within the top 10. Shadori Sanders, Carson Beck, Quinn Ewers, Dylan Gabriel, transfer from Oklahoma to Oregon. Oh, there's Jalen Milroe actually at the number 90. So my apologies on that. Just ahead of Jackson Dart, who's returning for Ole Miss, and then Jalen Daniels there. You also have the wide receivers right here. Here's a look. No Kobe Prentice, no Jeremy Bernard, no Kendrick Law. I think those guys will have their time. I want to hear from you inside the comment box. What do you think about the initial ratings? I know it's exciting to start to talk about the video game, which drops here pretty soon. I cannot wait to play it, and I'm excited to get your thoughts as well. Alabama obviously going to be absolutely loaded in the game. I can't wait till we can compare all of the teams. We're going to keep you covered on news as it happens right here at Bama Football on YouTube. I appreciate you guys being here. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon right here on Bama Football on YouTube.